Alright. So today on NewbieVeT, got a special guest. We got my dude in the building, Soweto Raw.
What's going on, my boy?
Man, can't call it king, man. How you been?
Everything been great, man. I can't complain. Everything been great, man.
Man, you been doing it, bro. Been doing your thing, man. So shit, since you done stepped out, what, 2 years, right? It's been 2 years?
Yeah, about 2.5 years.
About 2.5 years.
Yeah.
So how I feel?
Man, I feel great. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing every day. You know, it's a blessing, man, to be out here with my kids, family. You know, it's a blessing.
Yeah, that's very, very important, especially dealing with family and kids.
Yeah, more doubt.
You know, that's your legacy.
Fact.
Big facts, man. So, man, so basically, like, when you was locked up, man, like, what was your mindset like? Like, what was you doing, like, far as, like, trying to get your mind out of, you know?
See, like, when I was in there, you know, I had a lot going on, you know, like, good stuff, though, you know what I'm saying? So, I was able to escape reality, you know what I'm saying? And definitely put my mind in the place where, like, damn, what I got to do to not come back in here, you feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I
feel like I mastered that, you know, so.
Cause a lot of niggas don't master that.
Yeah, fact. A lot of them get, you know what I'm saying? They'll get caught up, especially if they somewhere with a lot of line, with a lot of phones, you know what I'm saying? They'll get caught up in the outside world, social media, try to keep up what's going on out there, you feel me?
Right.
I don't call nobody or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just talk to the ones that support and the ones that, you know, try to reach out to me, you know, check up on me, you feel me?
Right.
So that's how I was able to separate the ones who, you know what I'm saying, for me and the ones that not for me.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, more dope.
Cause you easily get in some shit like just being behind the motherfuckers that's not for you.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah,
Fact, definitely.
Deeper shit, man. So, man, Soweto Raw, man, like, you know, what's the name? Like how you get that name, man?
Everybody just say like anything, you know, that I've been like that, you know, for a while, man, like majority of my life for real. You know, I came up, you know, I really came from nothing, you know what I'm saying? So, but like, I ain't settled, you know, I wasn't happy right there, you feel me? So, right. I did what I did, you know, to get to where I wanted to be, but, I'm just raw. Everything, you feel me? I'm gonna give it to you raw and uncut, you feel me? I'm gonna go full throttle in anything I do. I'm gonna give it my all, you feel me?
Right.
That's why well, they be like, boy, you raw, you feel me? Like, man, you pressure, you know what I'm saying? Right. So for sure, that's how I pretty much came about.
Man, big fat. That's what's up, brother. Saying you from Augusta.
Yeah, I'm from Augusta.
From Augusta. Okay, cool. So you like born and raised.
Yeah, born and
raised. So the bottom. East Boundary, that's like basically where you grew up at.
Yeah, fact, yeah, East Boundary, but like, yo, I was back and forth from East Boundary. I'll consider the bottom, like, I was back and forth from East Boundary to Alahone, though.
So what is the bottom like for people that don't like, what's like, how far does the bottom stretches?
To me, like, the bottom, like, 9th Street on back. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like, I was in that, like, my whole childhood, you know, that's the area, like, we ain't leave out that motherfucker, you feel me? We ain't know nothing about the uptown, you feel me? We had our own little discount mall type shit, you feel me? Everything, you know, so I ain't know nothing about the other parts of Augusta, you know, till later on in life. But yeah, for sure. Anything nice like James Brown Boulevard on back, you know what I'm saying? I consider that as the bottom.
Right. I'm glad you said that, man, because like a lot of people don't understand. Like, there's a lot of people that be in the neighborhoods that don't leave their neighborhood because they be so much comfortable shit in that neighborhood.
They be scared to step out of bounds for sure. Yeah, definitely.
That is true, bro. That's true. So how was the bottom like growing up for you though?
Man, nah. That motherfucker it was rough. You know what I'm saying? It was unity though. You know what I'm saying? But like we weren't going for nothing.
Right.
Like I had a 9, you feel me? Like it was rough though. For real.
Is it kind of the same now? Or is it kind of?
Nah, it's different.
Different.
Yeah,
What's the difference?
You got anybody could go down the 9. Yeah, everybody know like folk like, boy, I ain't going in that bottom, boy, I ain't going in that Glen.
That's
you know
facts, bro. Like
folk
that's
change
facts.
Yeah, fact. They
people used to say like, be careful going to the bottom.
Yeah, fact. You know, they'll say it now, but ain't nearly like you had to really worry about something back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah. Most of that, a lot of dudes got locked up or killed and stuff like that.
You know, like myself, done grew out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
That's fact.
Big fact, man. So, man, what was your mindset for, like, as soon as you stepped out, man, like, stepped out, you know, serving your bid, what was your mindset like, you know, as soon as you touched ground?
I had an agenda, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a plan. You know, I still do got a plan, you know. Just follow through with the plan. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't lost my dad when I was in there, so,
sorry for your loss, King.
Yeah, for sure. It's all good. really just follow through with the plan. You know what I'm saying? Do what, you know, he wanted me to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, he used to be on me bad about the streets, you feel me? Like, man, look, man, you gotta outgrow this. You gotta get up out the streets. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep going back and forth. You got them kids, you feel me?
Right.
And like every time I done been like did years in juvenile prison. You know what I'm saying? Like every time he was he was there. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like he was there, and so I seen how much that was affecting him. You know what I'm saying? To hurt him. So
yeah.
And like once I lost him, like it I ain't gonna lie, like it broke a whole nother part inside me. So I made it my business. You know what I'm saying? Stand on business for him.
Big fact, man. Big fact. And so you got the business too, King, man. Like soon you stepped out, like shit, you been on it, bro. Like what made you want to go ahead and get into like far as the promotion and the club events and concerts? What made you want to get into that? Like
that's the crazy stuff. I ain't gonna lie. See, honestly, I was finna do something like you got going on here. You know what I'm saying? Like this dope though for sure. But man, it was like a situation that happened. Like one of my people that was in prison. You know what I'm saying? He had brought an artist down here, Bankroll Freddie. He had brought that artist to Some Your Hoe. And you know what I'm saying? So he had hit me like, hey, I need you to, you know, basically oversee something for me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So once I did that for him, once I handled that little business for him, you know what I'm saying? By him being behind the wall, you feel me? I just like, dang, it's similar to what I was gonna step into. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all entertainment. So
that shit crazy, man. Yeah.
It's crazy.
That shit crazy.
It's like a calling. You feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just went from there.
Went from there.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fact.
So they was like, shit, your first time like at that event, like was it kind of hectic a little bit, or it went kind of smooth?
It went smooth for us, though. You know what I'm saying? Like the people were there. The people had a good time. You know what I'm saying? It was packed. Folk had a great time. You know what I'm saying? But like, they don't see what's going behind the scenes, like with the business situation. You feel me? With the business. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had, you know, either way it go, you feel me? You know, like, they're my people, so I'll make sure everything goes smooth for him. He had to handle all the financials, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But just by seeing, like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Me knowing, like, oh, he being slick. He could be slick. You got to watch this. You got to watch that. You feel me? Like, but yeah, the business one, on the business side, like behind the scene, what people don't see, that wasn't so smooth, but everything went how it's supposed to, though.
Right. That was up, man. So, man, last year, man, you threw one of the biggest events in the city, bro. Congrats, hats off to you for that.
For sure.
You booked the James Brown Arena. It was the talk of the town for a while. So, people had their opinions on things, on how things could have went, and people congratulated you.
Right.
I congratulate you for one. That's an honor, bro. Like, you know, just from your situation where you come from, and it's, you know, coming out, and then boom, you got people that's been here doing this 4 or 5 years. The whole time you've been gone, haven't reached those heights yet.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So,
for sure.
not the fact that they can't do it, just the fact that they didn't do it.
Right.
You get what I'm So, what made you want to book James Brown Arena for one, and then what made you choose the artists and stuff?
You know, it's all about, like, I feel like anything I do, you know, it's all about leveling. You know what I'm saying? Everything is leveling. I ain't into, you know, doing this for this amount of time and I ain't going nowhere. I understand that, you know, anything you do, it ain't go, in order for it to work, it's not going to happen right then. You know, it may take years, you know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, that wasn't the case for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a lot going on where, you know, I was able to, you know, basically climb the charts, you know what I'm saying, and surpass the ones who weren't able to do it or didn't do it, you know what I'm saying? So I just, like I say, to reach a whole nother level, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely wanted to experience it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I ain't into the bringing the artists to the clubs, you know what I'm saying? That ain't, especially when you giving the artists 40, 50, anything over 20,000, you know what I'm saying? That ain't, basically they just doing it for the looks out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Different levels though. I definitely had to, you know, get up through the.
Right. Yeah. Right. And so, the day of the event, so what was the issue far as, like, there was an issue far as, with some of the artists that said they didn't come and some of the artists that did come?
See, the issue with that was, okay, boom. I had, it not only was it me, you know what I'm saying? It was 2 other investors in on the deal too on the show.
Right.
So, but for like me, GR Productions, you know what I'm saying? I got contracts for everybody who I had booked, which was Lil Papa, GloRilla, and NoCap. You know what I'm saying? So I had all their contracts, you know, but Money Man and Big Boogie, I ain't had no contract for them because I wasn't the one reached out to them.
Yeah, reach out to them.
You know
Right.
Money Man was associated. He knew one of the investors. They real close, you know, so it was pretty much like that. You know, I like, okay, boom, this is my partner. I can get him on the line right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They put that together like that. It wasn't no contract or nothing.
Right.
He deposit paid. What? No, we ain't pay Money Man, no matter of fact.
Right.
Money Man didn't get paid anyway. But he hopped on it, you feel me? Because the people was on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sent the dropping out. But on Boogie, we sent Boogie the deposit. You know what I'm saying? So Boogie, you know, he sent the drop, whatever, you feel me? But later on, as it got close to the show, it wasn't doing so good like far as ticket sales. So they wanted to cancel, you know what I'm saying? So by them wanting to cancel, both of them, it was 3 of us, you know, 3 of us total. Both of them wanted to cancel. I'm like, nah, you know, it was my idea. I'm going all the way in it.
Yeah.
You feel me? I ain't tell y'all to, you know, get on them motherfucker. Y'all wanted to get on here anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I could have financed it myself, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to get off, I just buy y'all off. I'm going to continue with it though, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. I hadn't brought them off, you know what I'm saying? And so Money Man, of course, Money Man go drop off because he wasn't paid anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then his people hadn't got off. So Boogie, it was the same thing. They gave me my deposit back for Boogie, you know, so I knew Boogie wasn't coming out alone, you know what I'm saying? I just, you feel me, continuing on with it. But yeah, that's what it was though. That's why Boogie had got off. But the ones who I had a contract for hadn't sent the deposit. That GR Production locked in, all them came.
Yeah. They was there.
Yeah, they was there. You feel me? All them came, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
And then like the reason why it ain't go as good, you feel me, like on the day of, because like me trying to give these locals you know what I'm saying, an opportunity.
Right.
You know, they ungrateful, you know, was like fighting and cursing. Oh, you know, it was small things though, you know.
Yeah.
First timers. So it was GloRilla fault too though. She won ready, you know, upon her arrival. So she sucked up majority of the time.
Yeah.
And by the time she got off stage, the headliner, which was NoCap, he was to go on. But it was only like 8 minutes left. You feel me? So he was like, bro, hey, look, man. You feel me? Like, we could reschedule, or I could go out there for the little 8 minutes that left. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, we could reschedule them motherfuckers.
Right.
You feel me? So he did a drop right then and there backstage. You know what I'm saying? We rescheduled it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. But shit, other than that, man, it was situations out of your control.
Yeah, it was definitely out of my control,
much.
man. The promotion was on point, man. Promotion was, it was everywhere, you know.
Yeah.
Spent over $20,000 like far as promotion.
Promotion-wise, right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Right.
Promotion with them. But them sales, you know, the sales ain't matching. But, you know, things like that happen, so.
Yeah. And then shit, who would have thought, man, at the time, GloRilla still is one of the hottest females.
Oh, yeah,
at the time.
For sure now.
Yeah, at the time. And NoCap, you know, all of them still got, you know, they had names, you know, they got names. So it's like, so it ain't like you had some trash artists on there. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, man, so basically, like I said, most of the aftermath, after all that, the some of the artists or whatever, bashing or whatever, after all that, it was still a great outcome basically for you, for some people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it was the experience alone.
Right.
You know, so like next time I know how to do this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's always about the experience. Right. I ain't never tripping on the loss. Like we were just talking about, you know, I don't consider nothing that's no loss. Right. You know, so
do that affect your thought process when it comes to like other investors want to come on board with you and stuff like that? You examine them more?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. We gotta make sure like we're on the same page, like, okay, boom. Hey man, if it ain't doing this, you know, like what is gonna be, you know what I'm saying? And then honestly, like the reason I would have counseled. If Raw Wade would never counsel, I would have counseled. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I would have counseled. I would have been with counseling. But by Raw Wade counseling, by them counseling Raw Wave event, you know, I felt like, man, if Birthday Bag get counseled, Boy, it over with. It over with for the Civic Center, for the James Brown Arena, you know, they ain't gonna have no hopes and no artists coming down here.
Yeah.
So if another promoter wanna come behind me and bring an artist, man, they gonna be like, oh, they ain't gonna do them a counselor. You know how people live, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was like, man, I know I'm finna do this again, so you know, I'm gonna go through with it. I don't want the folk to be like, man, he go counselor or he just, you know. So
because Augusta does have that stench of artists not really showing up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like leave Charlie Wilson. I think the last show that got canceled down here was Charlie Wilson.
Yep. Like that was a situation.
That was a situation.
They couldn't
control that. Yeah.
Somebody died, so they had to cancel. You know. So
right. But like you said, it's out of people control, bro. But to the outside, people don't, like you said, they don't see the business side.
Right, they don't see the business side, you know. So they go drain and talk.
They go drain, bro. That's fact. But it come with business, man. And when you heading to the top, man, you gonna have them shots and the rants and the mobs at you and stuff like that, because you know that's your, you know, you're not being talked about. Shit, you ain't doing nothing.
Most definitely. That's the main thing. But they ain't talking about you. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing at all. Keep working. You feel me?
Big fat.
They go come out. Some go come out. You feel me? They go throw some to, you know, try to hinder you, you know, make it seem as if something to try to, you know, mess your image up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
right.
For sure.
I forget. That's this generation these. I think it's the generation these days, King. I think it's like, I think now it's like we living in a world now where it's like people can bring up some shit that you did 10, 15 years ago and that shit hurt your brand now. You know what I'm saying?
Fact. That's right though.
That's facts, bro. Like that shit wild.
Somebody else doing better than that. More definitely.
That shit wild.
I just seen it too with Boston Richard. That's crazy.
That is crazy, man. That's wild, bro. So yeah, that's this. The bigger your pockets is, man, the more problems, bro.
And then they do it for clout too. They do it to build themselves up. You know what I'm saying? They go try to tear you down to build themselves up. Cause
they can cause they can get so much money off interviews, books and book sellers and shit. Fact. That's facts, bro.
Yes, they will, you know, clout chasing, trying to get some money up out of it, but ain't about that.
So man, what's some upcoming events you got coming up? I know you got some big shit popping.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely finna do the birthday bash again, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Be ready for that. I'm finna put that together next month. Going to start working on that, planning that, bringing the artists in and stuff. But I got an event this month. I got Johnny Blaze album release party.
Okay.
This month on the 21st at Some Hope. I got her album release party.
Okay. I
got another artist coming that month.
What time Johnny Blaze start?
At 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Yeah,
okay.
Some Hope at 10 o'clock, January 21st.
They can purchase tickets?
Yeah, they can purchase tickets on Eventbrite.
Eventbrite.
Yeah, just type in Johnny Blaze album release party. Everything will pop up.
Bet. I'm most definitely be in the building, man.
Most definitely.
What else you got, King?
But I ain't gonna release the name of the other artists I got. Cause you know, try to, you know, these promoters here down here, these folk crazy.
Yeah. So speaking of that, so do you that is true. Right. I mean, far as promoters does be hating on other promoters.
Man, they be hating bad. These folk be hating bad down here. And it's the older dudes too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the older dudes, you know what I'm saying? They definitely be hating.
Yeah.
They some haters. They know they some haters. You know what I'm saying? They can't even hide it. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't care. I'll get anybody the game. You feel me? Like, folks seen me when I came in, man, I had to blow hundreds of thousands, you know what I'm saying, just to get the knowledge that I attained, you know what I'm saying? Some people give you the knowledge, you know, knowing like, hey man, that ain't the way to do that, you feel me? Like, do this, do that, you know what I'm saying? But man, these dudes be hating.
Man, that's facts too, bro. They do it wrong because they don't understand game, they don't understand business. Like for one, if you're old head, you been in Augusta, so there's a lot of old head promoters in the game down here that people know. And I feel like at some point, your way of doing things is gonna dry up. Right. That's when you need to bring some young people out, some people that know how, you know what I'm saying, give them the opportunity where they can bring in some clout. I mean, some people and money and something. You know, that still make you look good. Well, and make you get you some money.
They greedy, and they, you know, they into, you know, devaluing people. Right. You know what I'm saying? If I know a person, you know, doing this, you know what I'm saying, could bring this type of crowd, man, I'm finna get them top dollar. Right. I don't care. You feel me? I don't care about making, you know what I'm saying, like That's why, you know, that's the meaning of a team. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I take by me being the top person in the, you know, by me being over the team, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure everybody in my team eating. Even if that means like I'm going home with nothing. You know what I'm saying? If they went home with some, I did my part. You know what I'm saying? Everything by me, I know, you know, everything go fall in place where I'm gonna be able to get my piece of the pie. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna make sure my team eating.
Right.
You know, so everybody can be happy. You know what I'm saying? We're on the same page.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, these dudes ain't like that.
Oh nah.
These dudes, they don't even want to see you. They ain't finna, you know. But you know, that's just that deal though. You feel me? They time up though. That's another reason why you feel me? They be doing it. They time up. You know what I'm saying? They hate. I guess they hate to see a young dude. You know what I'm saying? As a threat. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, he you know, he pressure.
Right.
I don't care. I know for a fact. I ain't know what they're done. I'm definitely, you know, finna keep going and go bigger and bigger. But you know. When you can't stop it, you might well, you know, come on, man, take your hat off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh shit, bring some wisdom to the table that could bring some more bread.
That's how you get your blessing. You know what I'm saying? When you're an older guy and you knowing right from wrong, you know, tell the younger generation like, hey, let me do it, because I'm always, you know, willing to learn. You know, I don't care if you're younger than me, older than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm always willing to learn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And some of these older guys, they're like, portray to be the mentor type or portray to like act like they want to see you win. But man, once you get on that level where you feel me, like they know, they could see, they know you're a quick learner. You feel me? They know you eating the business up the right way. They knowing, they seeing where you going. Oh Lord, they finna, you know what I'm saying? They gonna throw all type of little curves in the road. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta always have a backup plan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Big facts, King. Big old fact.
I always have a backup plan, especially if you in a situation where it ain't chores. You know what I'm saying? You in another person's spot, promoting another person, you know, venue or whatever the case may be. You know, I always have a plan B. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing.
Big facts, King. Big facts. So, man, due to the fact that you promote and, you know, do shows and concerts and stuff like that, there was an incident that happened at with Takeoff last year.
Right.
You know, as far as with that, it had nothing to do with the show or anything like that, but it was a private event at a bowling alley. From your situation, if you had artists or whatever that you would invite, how would you handle a situation like that? As far as like security, would you have more security there? Would you, you know, make sure that niggas not from the hood, just flying in there?
That's the main thing. Like, man, I seen something what like Waka Flocka said the best though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he like, man, when God bless you with things, you know what I'm saying? You gotta let certain things go. Dude ain't supposed to be shooting dice. You know what I'm saying? With people like that, like that ain't got near as much money as you have. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I went, like, me personally. You know what I'm saying? Even now, like, I don't even go in places that, you know what I'm saying, like, too many people, like, everybody around like that, or, you know, just basically open to the public. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't trust in security. You know what I'm saying? You can have all the security in the world, but I just feel like ain't nobody go protect your life like you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to be looking for, you know, security help. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like bro was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? And dice games, come on, man, arguments, fights happen. Like that happen. Like that ain't no rare situation. You know, that happen all the time. Oh man. It gonna always be an argument. You know what I'm saying? At a dice game. Fight. Hell right. Yeah. It gonna always be, you know, something like that's like a 7 out of 10 possibility. You know what I'm saying? For real.
The money's involved.
Yeah, fair. Yeah. And I know, like, people like me, I got a quick temper. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I know I don't disrespect nobody. So once you disrespect, you know what I'm saying? That's a different story. But like, yeah, I feel for him though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he definitely was in the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, big old fact, big facts. It's just a lot going on for rappers these days, man. It's a lot of rappers passing away. A lot of rappers getting locked up. A lot of rappers getting out too.
Oh yeah, but yeah, they getting out.
So, Gunna, man. Me and my dudes been having this debate, man. They say he didn't snitch. I said he kind of did.
You say he kind of did?
I think he did.
Yeah.
You know, in another form though. I don't think, you know, I felt like, you know, just the testimony thing statement he did in court, and then the one where he was like that these ain't my things in the car, that's not my weapons in the car, and there's only you and Thug there. So it's like, if the streets, if it's, you know, me and you in the car and I was like, yo, this ain't mine, man.
So that means it's his.
Yeah, yeah. So like, I just because I don't say your name, like they still can put the, you know what I'm saying? So what you think about that situation, man? Like, do you think that's snitching? See,
honestly though, for like, it's called, like, honestly, by me being, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been in a situation similar to that, you know what I'm saying? Well, a plea deal. One of my co-defendants took a plea deal. They called it an alpha plea. Okay. Where, you know, where you take a plea and basically they saying like, okay, if I need your testimony, will you come back to testify? You know what I'm saying? One of my co-defendants I only had one co-defendant, you know what I'm saying? Like, he took that kind of plea, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't tripping. I wasn't saying, oh, he snitched on me, he did this, he did that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't tripping. Right. I just, you know, he took a plea, you know what I'm saying? When they came to me with a plea, I took it too. Even though he said like, oh, he agreed to testify, they're just an alpha plea, you know what I'm saying? So in that situation with Gunner, like, I know it's the same kind of plea, and folk gotta understand, like, when you pleading guilty, you basically saying you pleading guilty. You saying yeah to all the charges that's being, you know, that you being charged with. You agreeing that you did all those charges. So I don't understand that though. I don't know how he was able to say like, oh, that wasn't mine. But if you was able to say that wasn't yours, how would you able to, you know what I'm saying? Why you ain't say YSL ain't a game? You know what I'm saying? Nah, there ain't no games. It's a record label. Why you ain't, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm confused about all that, bro. It's weird.
Yeah, that was weird. That was real weird right there. But anytime you plead guilty though, you automatically, you know what I'm saying? You pleading guilt. Right. You know, to the charge that you got against you. And Thug could say the same thing. He could say like, hey, that wasn't my gun either. Right. So that'll create like a controversial statement, you know what I'm saying? So you know, that's how people beat murders all the time. They'll say, hey, he did it. Nah, he did it. You know what I'm saying? My word against your word. You know what I'm saying? So it was only us in the car. Right. You know, so
they'll give them both time, but it won't be the max.
Yeah. In a lot of cases they just dismiss it. You know what I'm saying? They'll dismiss it or throw it out because it's controversial testimony. And, you know what I'm saying? They'll just throw it out. You know, so if Thug say he snitched though, he right. I wouldn't right now, like I wouldn't say I wouldn't. I just like that's a sticky situation.
Yeah, that's why I said kinda. That was I don't know. It's kinda cause it sounds like he is, but it sounds like he's not. But you know, but then you got some that say they're gonna testify all the way, saying that, you know, but
I don't think they're gonna testify though. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna testify, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're just part of the plea, like,
so you think Thug gonna get off?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think he'll get off.
He'll get off. Yeah.
Cause they ain't gonna be able to get none of them, man. It's criminal time. These folks come with these pleas.
Then it's state too.
Yeah, it's state, man. It's beat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They already dropping charges on that man. So yeah, I think it's beat. You know what I'm saying? That could have been all in the plan. You know what I'm saying? So
right. Cause they dropped what 25 charges against him. About 20.
I ain't know that, man. About I thought it was just like 2 or 3.
He had to answer charges on.
That's good. Yeah,
that's a good look. Yeah, so let me ask you a question. All right, so what do you define as a snitch? What's your definition of a snitch?
My definition of a snitch, like, boy, like if you get on the stand, like, man, pointing fingers and like, yo, you know what I'm saying? He did that. You feel me? Like that? Yeah, that's him right there. Like, yeah, I seen him do that. You know, anytime. My definition of a snitch, like when you get somebody some time. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get somebody some time. You feel me? And you go all the way through with it. You know what I'm saying? Or cause like people say things and, you know, people say things out of fear or, you know, all the time and not them knowing. You feel me? Right. Well, folk go goddamn. A lot of folk will tell you though, like, let it be known. They'll have their reason for, you know, doing something like, man, dude, like that dude was supposed to, you know, handle that, or he was supposed to take that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you know you did it, it may not have nothing to do with it. You feel me? Like, honestly, I feel like as a man, as being in the streets, you supposed to. You feel me? Right. That dude is supposed to. You know what I'm saying? basically tell on you. You tell him to tell on you. If you know this man ain't have nothing to do with it, you know what I'm saying? And you feel me? He got stuff going on and you just brought this man in, you feel me?
Right.
Like, come on, man, just.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's like, I'm kind of, when it comes to the streets, I'm kind of lost with it. Cause I'm from the streets, of course, but it's like, the streets has changed a little bit. It's the same, but it's like the mindset of it's changed a little bit. Like, I was raised, as far as like with snitching, I was raised like, okay, if we in the gang or we do a robbery or we do a crime together or something like that, we both had the intentions on doing harm or doing to somebody else, and we both get, you know, one of us get arrested. They don't know who the other person is, unless I tell them. You know, I feel like I'll be a snitch.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
I'm for sure. More definitely, both of y'all had knowledge of, you know, what was going on.
What was going on, right?
Yeah.
And then, but then you have it these days now where you have like somebody will say like a lady might witness a murder, right? Might witness the murder and find out that's her nephew or something. She snitches. I mean, she tells the police she's a snitch. But I feel like, I'm like, well, she's not a snitch. She's a pedestrian.
Yeah,
like,
she's a citizen.
She's a citizen. So it's like she don't do no crime. She goes to work. She go to church and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That street code don't apply to her.
That don't apply to her. I just feel like that snitching shit is only applied to the street code.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it definitely is though. It definitely is. Or anybody that, you know, apply to live by the street code.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're acting, you know, like sitting down, you're acting to be this, you know what I'm saying? You got to live up to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, fact. Anybody that, you know, do anything against that code, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, I feel like anybody that living by a certain code now, like the street code, you feel me? Like, man, you dumb, really. You better goddamn live by your family code and, you know, not telling nobody to snitch or nothing like that. You feel me? If you did something, you know, handle your business. You feel me? Don't tell them about nothing else or, you know what I'm saying? You know, handle your business. You feel me? That's what you stand on. That's your morals and respect. You know what I'm saying? Your self-respect as a man. You feel me? Like me, if I do something, you know what I'm saying? I'm a stand on it. You feel me? Like for my self-respect as a man, but, you know what I'm saying? Like people different. You know what I'm saying? So,
big fact. So, speaking on that, so do you feel like, cause there's a article about Quavo where basically Quavo's, he's not wanting to get involved in the takeoff. Basically, like he don't want to testify, he don't want to get involved. And he have a little backlash from people and they saying that, you know, he's wrong. You know, some people saying it's his fault in the first place. Why would you not tell the police like, yo, hey, I saw this man raise the gun. This man I was arguing with. Because, you know, the reason it's taking so long because people are having to find these people on video. On video. Nobody want to come up. So, I feel like if me and you out, right? And something happens to one of our homeboys or whatever. Our brother or something. Or whatever. Police come or whatever. We just chilling. We just hanging out having a good time. Because I don't feel like Migo and them was in the... Like, when I think of Migos, I don't think of hood street niggas.
Right.
That's just me. I mean, I might be wrong, but I just don't. Takeoff was a cool dude, laid back. From what I heard, you know, he wasn't into all that.
Yeah,
mess.
man, dude. Like I kind of like. I ain't no dude personally, but you know, just by his vibe, how he is all the time. You know what I'm saying? And he just started doing interviews like right before he got. That's a crazy thing. Yeah. He just started opening up to the world. You know what I'm saying? I seen him in person before, and he was the same way. You know, as he be. You know, like to the world. You know, behind the scenes, ain't doing too much.
Ain't
you
doing
feel
too
me?
much.
Yeah,
it's really offset and know what's the name to be the hype one.
Right.
Yeah. So do you feel like Quavo should say something on behalf of Takeoff? On the strength of how the situation went down? Far as like, okay, you started it, the argument. It started with you. Takeoff got the innocent hit, and now you don't want to get justice. Cause you can't get street justice. Like if anything happened, well, the Pat dude's out now. Right. The murder, you know, accused murder, allegedly.
That ain't him. I don't think you know what dude. That's a foul guy, man. They them folks. That ain't. I said that since I seen that, boy. Man, I said that
since day one, bro. I thought I was the only one. I just felt uncomfortable when I seen it, bro.
I'm telling my man, come on.
I know who the fuck is this dude, bro?
Them folk crazy in Houston, boy. That's definitely not him. I know that ain't him.
Then he was in court, couldn't post the bond, $2 million bond. He couldn't post that because he didn't. Then he couldn't pay for a lawyer, so they gave him money to pay for the appointed lawyer. But then they dropped the bond down to $1 million. He got bonded out.
Yeah. That's crazy. Oh, he out now?
Yeah, he out.
Dang.
He's out.
Yeah, that ain't dude, man.
That's crazy. But my thing is this, though. What's the difference of why Thug can't be out?
And why he out?
Yeah, you got actual video proof of this man killing Takeoff.
Yeah, fair. I think the reason with Thug, though, because, you know, it like with Rico, I guess they feel like, you know, he was responsible for a lot of the crime that was going on in Atlanta.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they, you know, they ain't saying everything, but of course, man, like a lot of people coming forth saying, man, hey, he was responsible for this and that, you know, for, you know, anything, shootings, you know, they got ACIs, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Definitely people, they definitely know that he responsible for a lot of crime, so.
Yeah.
They trying to get dude out of the street for sure.
I see, yeah. So they trying to make an example.
Yeah,
that lady ain't playing in Atlanta.
Yeah, she ain't playing. She tried to make a name. She done made a name for herself. So
do you feel like by the way the government and the law is like really forcing themselves on hip hop, you feel like a lot of music gonna change within a couple of years? As far as like you feel like the lyrics is gonna change, they're gonna die down a little bit.
Yeah, until like, and it's crazy, man, cause they been forcing it, but it's becoming obvious, more obvious, like by the day, like.
Right.
Man, black folk got to come together, man, and you know what I'm saying? Stop belittling each other, you know, stop downing each other, because it's obvious them folks control the, you know, what's going on today, you know what I'm saying? They definitely control it. It's like they playing a video game, you know what I'm saying? So,
big fact.
And as long as everybody doing that against each other, you know what I'm saying? As long as the blacks, you know, doing that against each other, they winning, you know what I'm saying? And we just put our mind together and, you know what I'm saying? Come together, love one another, you know what I'm saying? And just work together, you feel me, without the hatred. But we'll rule the world, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we'll definitely rule the world.
Yeah, we the trendsetters.
Yeah, fact, more definitely. Everything, you know what I'm saying? Man, those folks won't be able to do nothing.
Big fact.
You know what I'm saying? It'll be more blacks. Well, more blacks going in the office now, but, you know, they got a boss. You feel me? They boss white, you know what I'm saying? So they still got somebody to listen to. They just ain't going in there doing what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? So, fact.
Big fact. So, man, you be in Columbus, South Carolina, I see.
Oh, yeah, fact.
Yeah. You got a upcoming show coming up there, too, right? Yeah. So, man, you be in the area a lot up there, just working and stuff? Making moves?
Yeah, I be networking up there for sure. Yeah, I be up there networking. I be in and out networking. You know what I'm saying? I'm always working, so, I be up there a lot.
They moving around. Okay. So, what's some of the artists you be working with in the city, man? Cause I know you be for your events, you be, you know, giving them a platform too, man, and stuff like that. That's dope too, man. Cause we need we need a lot more platforms in Augusta.
Yeah, they definitely do, man. Jada J went on. Jada J.
Shout out Jada.
Yeah, for sure. Carmen Casanova.
Shout out Carmen.
Man, I like dude grind. Dude go hard, man.
Oh, that's my boy, man.
He definitely go all the way on Carmen Casanova. That boy Brian Miguel.
Shout out B Miguel.
Yeah, for sure. Little bro, Two Slime locked up. Two Slime.
Shout out to Slime.
And in the artists who I see, you know what I'm saying, just that ain't got the mind frame that I done made it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I work with. You know, if I get the opportunity to see that, you know, like downhill or something, I get them the opportunity, you know, make some money off a show. Cause I don't be going up there for free. You know what I'm saying? They know that. You know what I'm saying? So every time I go there, it's a paid show. You feel me? So I bring a few artists with me. You know what I'm saying? To give them a chance to, you know, get out up there in the area.
Big fact.
Oh, that boy 32 Evan too though.
Okay. Big fact. So yeah, man. So there's a lot of talent in Augusta, man.
It's a lot of talent in Augusta, man. It's some raw dudes down here. They just gotta, you know, get out their mind like, oh, I got to get paid for this, or you know what I'm saying.
What would make you pay an artist, like an independent artist down here in Augusta? Like if somebody come to you like, Soweto, man, damn, bro, like, goddamn, let me do a show, bro, man, goddamn, this is how much I'll charge. What if you would pay them? What would you need to see from that artist?
They bring a crowd.
Right.
I don't care if you never been play. I don't care if you got one record. You trying to play that giant. You come with, you know what I'm saying, 50 people. You know, I'm gonna pay you. You know what I'm saying. You probably won't know you getting paid. If I make money, even if you know it could be for the free. If I make money, I'm gonna make sure you make money. You know what I'm saying. That's what that's the difference between me and a lot of these promoters. You know what I'm saying? Promoters down here don't do it at all. For real. They'll try to just get them to bring a crowd and get them, you know, to perform for free.
Perform for free.
If I make money, I'm gonna make sure you make money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you fact, that's for right sure. About that, bro. That's been a lot of artists problem. They be like a lot of these promoters be asking them to come, but don't want to pay them.
But I'm gonna pay you though if I ain't really nobody else. See, a lot of artists they'll be wanting to perform on a night that's already popping too. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't finna let you perform on a Friday and Saturday and pay you. You know what I'm saying? When Friday and Saturday regular nights already going crazy.
Yeah, that's
this
crazy.
Ain't your crowd. You feel me? This already a regular crowd. You know what I'm saying? So
they ain't come for this.
Right. Let me see what you can do on a Wednesday or Thursday.
On slow night.
Right, on a slow night. Let me see how you pack it out then. You feel me? Then that's your worth. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know that's your fan base. You know what I'm saying? Let me see how many people you finna bring out. You know, so
it's just business.
It's business. It ain't me trying to devalue because I don't like doing that. Cause I know how big people is on that down here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't into that at all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
glad you broke that down, boy. God, I'm glad you broke that down. You broke it down perfectly.
Yeah, fact. That definitely be
that's basically what it is, bro.
Definitely what it is in most cases for sure.
That's why I tell artists meantime, I say, if you complain about the promoters, you complain about the management, you complain about the music scene in Augusta, do your own show, then you'll see why a lot of these promoters either A, get money hungry, E, be struggling, or C, to get successful and trying to get you a platform, but a lot of artists burn it down.
And that would it be like majority like with me too, cause like it ain't even about money with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't respect money, you know what I'm saying? It just, it pay the bills and take care of my family, you know what I'm saying, and provide, but I got, laws I stand on, so, and I'm big on that, so, and I just know how the universe works and blessings flow, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always, trying to help somebody, but folks will feel like, oh, he trying to get over. I ain't trying to get over. But like, I don't even want that energy on me, you know what I'm saying, of me trying to get over. I'm always, so, but yeah, these folks they think they dissing, cause man, you can't pat nothing. I don't know when ain't nobody in there, you feel me?
Nobody in there, right.
Then, why you feel you should, that mean you need to work harder, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, big facts. You gotta get them people in, man, fill them seats up.
Yeah, fact.
That's what it's all about, filling them seats up. Yeah, man, so what's your future goals, man? Like, what's your big goal? I know you got a big main goal that you when it's all said and done. Like, what's your main goal that you trying to reach?
I'm after I get past these folk, like the business folk, you know what I'm saying? Like these the people that behind the scenes, like for the nightlife, and you know what I'm saying. I'm definitely gonna open up a club now here. I'm gonna get it built from the ground up. I don't even want no building that's, you feel me? Right. I'm gonna definitely build a club soon, so. Right. I'm definitely build a club down here.
That's the only thing about these buildings, man. These buildings, like, we can get in these buildings easy.
And do anything and redo it, you know what I'm saying? It's still, it's
still ain't ours.
Right. It still feel out of place for some reason, like, damn. you gotta knock the energy down. You gotta just rebuild it.
Then you like, damn, I don't want to fix this shit up and leave this shit for them.
Right. I can tell you put a lot of work in here, boy. Man, it's nice in here though. You know what I'm saying? And it'll get you to that point where you know what I'm saying. It's definitely, you know what I'm saying, it's suitable.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, you did your thing.
I appreciate it, King. I appreciate it, King. It's a lot of hard work and fucking labor. I tell you that. Like you said, people don't understand the backgrounds of everything. Right. I think that's what make us work harder too, bro. I mean, I think it, especially for you, when, after, people that did appreciate the stuff you did for them, they were like, "Thank you, Soweto. Like, appreciate that, King."
That's that be meaning the most though. I ain't gonna lie.
Right, that mean more to me than the fucking money.
They don't even be knowing, like, man, folk that genuinely support me, you know what I'm saying? That's really genuine. They don't even be knowing. Like, I be feeling indebted to them. Like, man, y'all don't even know. Y'all could call me and be like, "Hey, man, I need this, or I could see, you know what I'm saying, you feel me? I could see that you in the bind or something, I just do it. You feel me? Like, I know, you know what I'm saying? I could tell when somebody going through something, or you feel me? And I just do it. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, that be meaning a lot, though, man. I love my supporters, though, for sure.
Big fat. Yeah. So you also dropped the clothing line.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Gnarly Rich.
Okay. What made you want to drop the clothing line?
I buy clothes a lot.
Buy all types of clothes.
Man, I be shocked, man. Boy, I be spending too much money on clothes. I'm trying to stop that now.
You think you're addicted to shopping?
Yeah, I think I am. I think like it's to the point where I got to have on something new. You feel me? Like, and then so I just like what made me drop it though. Like it's a meaning behind it. You know what I'm saying? So I got my ideas from like from something else too. That's another story. But mainly cause like I like to wear new clothes. You know what I'm saying? I like to put it on. So and I just feel like a lot of clothes that's coming out these days ain't fit. So I wanted to bring a different style and a different meaning. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
big fat. So you gonna have different types like shirts, sweats, joggers, everything.
Boxers, socks, skull, anything, all type of accessories, glasses. I got my own shades on the way, like everything.
You ain't bullshit.
Yeah, fat. Store coming soon too. This year, before the summer.
Yeah,
fat. Before the summer.
My boy ain't playing.
Yeah, fat. Before the summer. Right.
That what's up. So you gonna have the store that can come down to the store and buy
right now I'm an online store. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of stuff like on hand. You know what I'm saying? If you in the CSR in the Augusta area, I have it delivered to you the same day. Like mainly I'm an online store though. So
how can they find you online?
At NarlaRich, www.narlarich.com. NarlaRichapparel.com.
Okay. Cool. That what's up, man. That what's up. All colors and sizes and everything.
All colors, sizes, everything. Females, kids, man, all the way up, like, every size, all the way up to a 3X. I'm finna get 4X too though, so.
Yeah.
All sizes, man, anything, you know what I'm saying?
But that what's up, bro. You doing your thing, bro. Congratulations, King, bro.
Sure,
I love to see black men got them, not out here doing no reckless shit, but out here doing some positive.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because they look at our parents. And they see something totally different.
And they'll judge you like based on your appearance too, how you look, you know what I'm saying? They'll definitely know your approach, you know what I'm saying? Your first impression, all that matters.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
That's all that matters, man. As long as you know how to, especially how I look, goatee, dreads, locks, wigs, whatever.
They'll think you ain't even on what
ain't
you
no
want,
problem.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm downtown in front of the white folks. It's trying to handle business. That's crazy, because you know that. And black people also have to understand at some point, you got to know how to utilize the white folks when it's time to utilize them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause that's showing growth.
Right.
Cause there's only so much growth you could do with just having black people supporting. You feel me? At some point, you still gonna need some of the white dollars to come in to build you up so you could do more for your black people. You know what I'm saying? That's what, I think that's what a lot of the black people fuck up, because once they get them white dollars,
that's sad.
That's it. That's it.
That's sad. That's why they were like, I had like, when I first announced the birthday bag, I presented it like, I put it out like somebody else was doing it. Made a whole different page. And now, like, created a whole nother Instagram, all social media.
Why? Cause you didn't want people to get turned off by it?
Nah, cause people will see, Soweto doing it. You feel me?
Gotcha.
They'll be like, man, nah, I ain't gonna get no ticket. You feel me? Like,
they'll
act like it. You know what I'm saying? They'll act like it, but come on, man.
Man, you was so true on that shit,
right,
bro.
You feel me? So I had to put like another face on it. You know what I'm saying? Act like somebody, that one eye color was behind it. You know what I'm saying? And the results was. I think it probably would have went better if I would have just put my face behind it though. Cause that hindered me from moving how I wanted to really move, you know what I'm saying? Like for the first 3 months, 2 months, 2 to 3 months, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't move how I wanted to move, cause it appeared to be somebody else's face was behind it. So.
That's crazy. Damn. That's crazy, bro, cause you telling some big facts, bro, cause you got motherfuckers that won't participate in anything just because they see the name.
Just because it's you.
Yeah.
And in fact, it'll be somebody who you grew up with. Somebody
you know.
They've been cool all the way up until that time. So you now, dang, boy, I just got James Brown Arena. I'm finna do the first ever birthday bag. You know what I'm saying? Nobody never did that in Augusta.
Right.
No promoter. You feel me?
No promoter.
Ain't just, everybody that do shows at James Brown Arena, they from out of town. They come from out of town.
Yeah, they do it. I ain't see nobody from down here that's...
Me either, And from my understanding, from the history, from J. Brown Arena history, ain't no
nobody. Nah, you right. There's always some outside talent that's coming here and they on a tour or something and they stop here.
Tour companies, you know, some promotion companies and stuff, you know, they'll bring tours and stuff down. You know what I'm saying? So
but not no individual person like out their own pocket doing all that shit.
Yeah, that's a lot of folk. Like, I did it out my pocket. My head, man, folk was calling my head RS and all on my trail about that. I ain't
what?
Lying,
yeah.
I pay my taxes.
Just because you book James Brown?
Fact. Them folk was on me bad about that.
Talking about where you get these funds from.
How were you able to fund this? You know what I'm saying?
And people don't understand that. People don't understand that. Like, you don't understand that unless you make some real money. You don't understand. The IRS ain't gonna fuck with you make a chump change.
Fact.
But like what you just said, yeah.
Yeah, fact.
So when you make a certain cap, oh yeah. Damn, that's even you paying for something.
Yeah, I paid for it. I ain't had no loan or nothing. Like, I ain't borrowed no money from nobody. Can't nobody.
And they want to know where you get this money. That's crazy.
I let it be known. I don't, you feel me? I got my money. I earned my money the legal way. I ain't do nothing, you know.
Right.
Illegal and everything legit.
Big fact.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and that's sad. That's just crazy how the government just monitors everybody's money.
Fact. They watching.
They watching.
You know what I'm saying? The artists be posting out money and though I don't even do that no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna post. I won't even post what I'm worth. You know what I'm saying? I won't even do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I been grew out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you and like Jay-Z say, man, if you can show it, you ain't got enough. You know what I'm saying? So, you know
that's big fact.
Dude, posting that money, they watching. You just posted 50,000, 60,000. You ain't got no type of job, no legit income.
No legit income.
Where you get 50,000, you know what I'm saying?
They looking at
you. That's an alert right there for them folks.
You got people, you got a team, a response team that's online that look for stuff like that.
Right, facts, definitely.
Big fact.
You ain't signed to no label. You feel me?
Big fact.
How you get that? You know what I'm saying?
And then they basically tell on themselves by posting, you know, what they finna do, who they finna shoot up, how much money they got, who they rob, who they what, who they going. So yeah, this a whole different generation these days now, man. They just tell the crime before they do it.
And then like certain folk, that's why I don't just like reach out. You can't even talk to nobody now without them feeling like you hating on them. You know what I'm saying? You can't even give them constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? Without them feel like, man, bro, he hate. You know what I'm saying? He ain't. You feel me? Like that's the mind these folk got. You know what I'm saying?
Sensitive world now.
Fact,
more
real sensitive. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy thing. They real sensitive. You know, so. A lot of these you can't even talk to them. They fall back, you know. Experience will teach them.
Yeah, big fact. Yeah, big fact. So yeah, man. So be doing some stuff at you still doing the shows at Some Young, right? On Wednesdays?
Yeah, everything at Some Young right now on Some Young every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Yeah.
We gotta get Some Young new look.
Yeah, fact, man. Fact.
Definitely. Yeah.
It definitely look real nice in the night.
Oh, yeah. They got to look real nice in
doing
there.
some great things, you know, to Some Young hoes. So,
yeah.
That's definitely the vibe.
The vibe. You know I went in there. You invited me down there the other night do some filming, man. It's real. That's like my first time in there since they did all those changes and stuff. Right. It looks real nice in there. They look. Definitely. I think, did they extend it or it's been that wide?
It been that wide, but man, it's a whole nother side to it. Like they finna open up. I ain't trying to put it out because I don't think, you know, they ain't let it be known yet. So I ain't trying to make it known. Yeah. Man, it's a whole nother side of that club. Like the same, and it's the same size as the part that we was in.
Oh,
man, it's a whole nother side, just like that. Like you ain't, man, I'm like, man, that's crazy.
That's wild.
You ain't be able to tell, like from the outside, you won't be able to tell nothing because it's a building right next to it. It's another building. Like, I ain't high, it's that way back. Yeah, that joint big.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
That joint definitely big. The biggest club in Augusta, to me, honestly.
Yeah,
you know
that is.
Especially they knocked down that wall.
Knocked down that wall. Oh my God.
Fact.
Oh yeah.
The size of the Bell Auditorium almost, for real.
It be shit. Damn.
The same size. Fact.
So yeah, they finna do it up, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna bring some business. Like I said, I'm doing a war show down that way, so I'm bringing some business.
I ain't know it was there. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, most
definitely. I'm gonna pull up on you for sure.
Oh yeah, man, I appreciate that, King. So man, before we slide off on NewbieVeT, man, how can they get in contact with you? Is there any love you like to shout out?
Man, everybody that love me, I love y'all. I swear. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my people though. You know what I'm saying? J.Paul Productions, LLC. And entertainments. Y'all can follow me everywhere at Soweto Raw. Instagram, IG Soweto_Raw. Facebook Soweto Raw. My website, like I say, www.gnarlyrich.apparel. That's GNARLY richapparel.com. You know what I'm saying? Get all the exclusive. Be different, you know. And it's definitely a great product. And you ain't got to worry about it. You getting what you pay for.
Big fat, big fat.
You getting your money's worth, I promise.
Big fat, big fat.